Hello, welcome to another episode of Name That Pleat. Today we're going to talk about Pierre Balmain 2015 fall collection designed by Olivier Rousteing. I'm sorry, Oliver, if I destroyed your name. Please give me a call and let me know how to pronounce it properly. I so apologize, but your stuff is amazing. So the first thing we're going to look at is this amazing short dress. Let's take a look at it. This dress has pleating on the collar, on the bodice, on the sleeves, and on the skirt. Let's take a look at the top part of this dress first. Now, this top image really threw me for a loop because at first glance, it looked like it was a side pleat. If you look at the top and the bottom, you can see that the spacing of the lines are the same. And if it's the same, it means that it's a straight panel, not a sunburst pleat. But when I'm looking at the top where it's sewn in, I can see that every pleat is laying on top of the other one. That misled me to think that it's a side pleat. But then I started looking more at this garment, especially at the bodice, at the hem, and I started to notice that, wait a minute, this is not necessarily a side pleat, but it's a box pleat. And when they were sewing, they actually put each pleat on top of the other one to kind of like sure it in and give it a little bit more A-lining for this collar piece. Another thing that I noticed interesting about the top portion of this garment is that the hem on the collar is actually hemmed and following the pleats. It's not bound together like the bottom of the skirt is. The bottom of the skirt are box pleats that are cut into ruffles, and the hem is basically secured so that the pleats do not open up and you cannot see the profile of the pleats. You can see on the corner of this skirt that there's some mitering going on. So basically they tried to shape it and then they actually cut some miter pieces to kind of curve it a little bit more. I suspect that this skirt was fused and cut and treated as one particular fabric, so that it's not considered to be pleating, it's not letting it go loose and all over the place like on the collar, and it looks beautiful. Based on the scale of this pleat in relationship to the rest of the body, I'm gonna guess that it's a maximum of a 1/2 inch pleat, maybe as much as a 3/8 of an inch pleat. Everything we do here, we basically measure in millimeters. It's the most accurate way to measure your pleats. So for us, this would either be a 10 millimeter box pleat or a 12.5 millimeter box pleat. I just gotta say that the way that this garment is constructed, the rigidity and the fact that it still moves is really, really cool. It has a very structured look to it. I really like this one, and I like the way that they use box pleats instead of side pleats. Everyone just uses side pleats. If you notice, most of the stuff out there is all the same thing. It's just side pleats and sunburst accordions. So it's a relief when someone actually uses something other than just the standard stuff. If you need help figuring this out, don't forget to download our pleat style cheat sheet. DM us if you need the link. If you really want to nerd out on your pleats, you can buy our textbooks. It's called Pleating Fundamentals for Fashion Design. My name is George Kalajian. I'm the owner of Tom Sons International Pleating. We're the 5th generation in the fashion industry. And that's all for today's episode. Pleats, see you next time.